Welcome to a journey that invites you to step beyond the confines of traditional belief systems and into the expansive realm of spiritual growth. In a world bustling with distractions and noise, many of us are yearning for deeper meaning and connection. Are you one of them?
In today's exploration, we delve into the essence of new spirituality, where we discover that the divine is not just found within the walls of churches, but lies within all of us and in the vibrant tapestry of life itself. We'll hear uplifting stories from young seekers, mindful practitioners, and thought leaders who have embraced this transformative path.
Join us as we unfold the layers of this spiritual journey, a path that celebrates inclusivity, compassion, and the profound interconnectedness of all beings. Together, we will uncover practical tools and insights to cultivate your unique personal spirituality and nurture a deeper connection to the world around you.
So, get comfortable, open your heart, and prepare to embark on a journey of self-discovery and awakening. Let's unlock the divine essence that resides in each of us and take a bold step toward a more enriched and meaningful life.
For centuries, spirituality has been closely associated with religious institutions. Churches and temples have served as the traditional venues for seeking a connection with the divine.
We find comfort in ancient rituals.
We draw strength from shared beliefs.
Yet there's a growing awareness that these structures, while providing solace and guidance, can sometimes limit our spiritual exploration.
Dogmas and doctrines, intended to provide a framework for faith, can inadvertently create barriers.
These barriers may prevent us from fully embracing the vastness and depth of the spiritual realm.
Many individuals today feel a sense of confinement within these traditional walls.
They yearn for a spirituality that transcends doctrines and embraces a more universal understanding of the divine.
They seek a path that honors their individuality while fostering a deep connection to something greater than themselves.
This yearning represents a significant shift in consciousness.
It signals a move away from rigid structures towards a more fluid and personalized experience of spirituality.
The limitations of traditional spirituality are becoming increasingly apparent in a world grappling with complex challenges.
Climate change, social injustice, and political polarization require us to tap into a deeper level of awareness and compassion.
These issues call for a spirituality that transcends dogma and embraces unity, interconnectedness, and a shared responsibility for ourselves and the planet.
A spirituality that empowers us to become agents of positive change in the world.
We are being called to move beyond the confines of traditional religion and explore the vast landscape of our inner world.
This exploration is not about abandoning faith, but rather about deepening it.
It's about moving from blind adherence to conscious understanding.
It's about recognizing the divine spark within ourselves and all beings.
This recognition opens us to a more compassionate and interconnected way of being in the world.
There is a palpable longing in the hearts of people today, a yearning for something more than the material world can offer.
We seek a sense of purpose, a deeper connection to ourselves and the world around us.
This longing is a spiritual one, even if it doesn't always manifest in traditional religious ways.
It's a call from our soul, urging us to look beyond the superficial and embrace a more meaningful existence. To truly grow spiritually, we must broaden our perspective and embrace a wider view. This means looking beyond dogma and recognizing the divine in all of creation. Embracing a wider view invites us to find the sacred in the everyday. It encourages an open heart and mind, exploring diverse paths. This expansive perspective fosters unity and interconnectedness. By embracing a wider view, we unlock peace, joy, and purpose.
The younger generation stands at a crossroads, yearning for a spirituality that speaks to their souls.
A spirituality that resonates with the complexities of their modern lives. Raised in a world saturated with technology and information,
they possess a discerning eye for authenticity, a deep-seated aversion to dogma,
and an innate desire for experiences that transcend the superficial. They crave a spirituality that is less about blind faith
and more about lived experience. a spirituality that empowers them to connect with their inner truth
and embrace the fullness of their being. Traditional religious structures, often perceived as rigid and out of touch with contemporary life,
struggle to resonate with this innate desire for genuine connection. Young people are increasingly turning away from organized religion,
not necessarily out of a lack of faith, but rather out of a longing for a more personal and experiential connection with the divine.
They are seeking a spirituality that honors their individuality,
A spirituality that encourages them to question, to explore,
and to forge their own unique paths. This youthful quest for authenticity is a breath of fresh air,
a much-needed catalyst for change in the way we approach spirituality. Their yearning for genuine connection is a call for us to move beyond the confines of dogma
and embrace a more fluid and adaptable approach to spiritual growth. It is an invitation to create spaces where vulnerability is welcomed,
where questions are encouraged, and where individuals feel empowered to explore their spirituality without fear of judgment. The younger generation is not asking us to abandon our faith traditions,
but rather to re-examine them, to peel back the layers of dogma
and rediscover the heart of their message. They are challenging us to move beyond empty rituals
and embrace a spirituality that is grounded in love, compassion,
and a deep reverence for all of life. Their quest for authenticity is a gift,
an opportunity for us to rediscover the transformative power of spirituality in our own lives.
Section 2. Beyond Institutional Walls, Seeking Truth in Experience. The search for spiritual truth has often been confined within the walls of religious institutions, bound by scriptures and interpretations passed down through generations. While these institutions have served as valuable repositories of wisdom and guidance, there is a growing recognition that true spiritual growth requires us to venture beyond these familiar confines and embrace the vast and ever-unfolding tapestry of experience. It is in the lived moments of our lives, in the depths of our own hearts, and in the interconnectedness of all things that we encounter the divine with unparalleled immediacy. This shift from institutional reliance to experiential exploration marks a profound evolution in human consciousness. It is a testament to our innate capacity for direct revelation, our ability to access the divine without intermediaries. It is about trusting the whispers of our own souls, the wisdom that arises from within when we quiet our minds and open our hearts to the present moment. The world becomes our temple, our lives the sacred texts from which we glean wisdom and meaning. Every encounter, every interaction, every joy and sorrow becomes an opportunity for spiritual growth, a chance to witness the divine dance of creation unfolding in its myriad forms. This experiential approach to spirituality is not about rejecting tradition, but rather about deepening our understanding of it. By immersing ourselves in the richness of life itself, we gain a more nuanced and embodied understanding of the teachings that have shaped our spiritual heritage. We move beyond intellectual assent and into the realm of direct experience, where spiritual truths are no longer abstract concepts, but rather living realities that infuse our very being. Section 3. The Allure of Mindfulness and Meditation.
In a world full of distractions, mindfulness and meditation offer a sanctuary for the soul, reconnecting us with inner stillness and peace.
These ancient practices are experiencing a resurgence, transforming lives by cultivating present moment awareness and inner peace.
Mindfulness is about observing thoughts and feelings without judgment, creating space for stillness and clarity.
Meditation deepens this stillness through focused attention, offering benefits beyond relaxation and stress reduction.
As we practice, we experience a profound shift in consciousness, gaining access to a deeper level of awareness and peace.
Section 4. Nature as Sanctuary. Finding God in the Wild. Beyond human constructs lies a sanctuary of unparalleled beauty and wisdom, the natural world. In nature's embrace, we encounter the divine in its most raw and awe-inspiring forms. Nature reflects our interconnectedness, inherent wildness, and sacredness. Nature simply is. It exists in constant flux and flow. Trees do not judge the soil, nor rivers the creatures. Nature embraces all beings with unconditional love and acceptance. In nature's stillness, we glimpse interconnectedness. We are intrinsic parts of nature. Awe-inspiring beauty inclines our hearts towards reverence. Ego dissolves, replaced by peace and belonging. We are humble participants in nature's grand unfolding. This realization humbles and empowers us to live in harmony with nature.
Within each of us resides an inner compass, a wellspring of wisdom that transcends the limitations of the rational mind.
It speaks to us in whispers, guiding us toward our highest good.
Learning to trust its guidance is essential for navigating life.
In a world prioritizing logic, tuning into intuition can be challenging.
Yet in moments of quiet reflection, intuition becomes clear.
Trusting our intuition aligns us with our soul's purpose.
Rituals transform the mundane into the extraordinary, creating moments of pause and reflection. They are about creating intentional spaces to connect with our inner stillness and cultivate gratitude. Simple acts like lighting a candle or meditating can become powerful rituals. The power of ritual lies in the intention and awareness we bring to them. Engaging in rituals with mindfulness infuses them with sacred energy. By creating our own rituals, we define what is sacred in our lives, embracing a spiritual path that honors our individuality.
The universe communicates with us through synchronicity and signs, guiding our spiritual journey.
Synchronicity refers to meaningful coincidences that reveal a hidden order in our lives.
These moments can manifest as chance encounters, timely advice, or insightful dreams.
Paying attention to synchronicities opens us to the possibility of being active participants in a cosmic dance.
Signs appear in nature, relationships, and daily occurrences, offering subtle messages.
Cultivating presence and awareness helps us recognize these signs, guiding us toward our highest good. Cultivating compassion, the heart of spiritual evolution.
Compassion is an active force that heals, bridges divides, and creates a more loving world.
It begins with self-compassion, meeting our imperfections with kindness.
As we cultivate self-compassion, it extends outward, embracing all beings.
Compassion empowers us to respond to suffering with wisdom and clarity.
It inspires us to advocate for justice and extend a helping hand to those in need.
Inner peace, a journey home.
True peace is cultivated within, transcending life's ups and downs.
This journey home involves peeling back layers of conditioning and rediscovering inner peace.
Practices like mindfulness and meditation help us reconnect with our inner stillness.
Inner peace is not contingent on external circumstances, but is always available.
We find calm amidst life's storms, anchored to a deep sense of connection.
Unity, consciousness, dissolving the illusion of separation. Embracing new spirituality reveals our interconnectedness, dissolving the illusion of separation. This shift in awareness opens our hearts to love, compassion, and belonging. We see ourselves reflected in every living being, recognizing the divine spark in all. Unity consciousness fosters empathy and compassion for others' suffering. We become conscious co-creators of a more just and compassionate world.
Awakening to interconnectedness transforms our relationship with the world.
We see nature as a sacred web of life to be revered and protected.
This connection to nature is a spiritual awakening, reminding us of our place in the grand scheme.
We draw strength and inspiration from the wisdom of the natural world.
Living in harmony with nature means making choices that honor interconnectedness.
We become stewards of the planet, ensuring the well-being of future generations.
Embracing new spirituality aligns our actions with our values.
We embody compassion, kindness, and integrity in our thoughts, words, and deeds.
Our actions have ripple effects, impacting the world around us.
We make mindful choices that minimize harm and promote social justice.
We cultivate loving kindness in our relationships and speak out against injustice.
Living in harmony means appreciating the simple things and creating meaningful lives.
New spirituality recognizes the divine within each of us.
We are expressions of a higher power, imbued with creative potential and boundless love.
This realization transforms our relationships, fostering reverence and compassion.
We see the sacredness in every human being and cultivate compassion for imperfections.
Recognizing our divinity empowers us to live with purpose and creativity.
This journey of awakening is an ongoing process of growth and transformation.
Jesus' teachings resonate with new spirituality, emphasizing inner transformation.
He challenged rigid structures, focusing on love, compassion, and divine connection.
The kingdom of God is within, suggesting true fulfillment comes from within.
Jesus encouraged direct experience over blind faith, seeking a personal relationship with the divine.
His teachings offer a timeless roadmap for spiritual awakening.
Jesus' message of love and inner transformation inspires us to create a more just and loving world.
Deepak Chopra, a renowned physician, author, and speaker, has played a pivotal role in bridging the gap between science and spirituality, offering a framework for understanding the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit that draws upon both ancient wisdom traditions and cutting-edge scientific research.
His work has helped to demystify spirituality, making it accessible to a wider audience and paving the way for a more holistic approach to health, well-being, and personal transformation.
Central to Chopra's teachings is the concept of consciousness as the fundamental ground of existence, the unifying field that connects all things.
He suggests that our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions have a direct impact on our physical reality, influencing not only our own health and well-being, but also the world around us.
This understanding, rooted in quantum physics, challenges the traditional Newtonian view of a separate universe and suggests that we are active participants in creating our own reality.
Chopra also emphasizes the importance of cultivating self-awareness, recognizing that our thoughts and beliefs are not always our own, but are often shaped by unconscious conditioning and limiting beliefs we have inherited from our families, culture, and society.
By becoming aware of these unconscious patterns, we can begin to challenge and transform them, creating space for a more expansive and fulfilling experience of life.
Through his numerous books, lectures, and meditation programs, Chopra has helped millions of people around the world to tap into their own inner wisdom, cultivate greater self-awareness, and experience the transformative power of connecting with their true nature as spiritual beings having a human experience.
His work continues to inspire individuals to embrace a more holistic and conscious approach to life, recognizing their own power to create positive change in themselves and the world around them.
Eckhart Tolle teaches that true happiness lies in being fully present in the now, releasing past attachments and future anxieties. His best-selling book, The Power of Now, offers a path to inner peace and spiritual awakening. By shifting our attention from the mind's chatter to the present moment, we find peace and joy.
Jalal-ad-Din Muhammad Rumi, a 13th century Persian poet, mystic, and Sufi master, continues to captivate hearts and minds centuries after his death with his lyrical verses that celebrate the transformative power of love,
the beauty of the divine dance of creation, and the importance of surrendering to the wisdom of the heart. His poetry, infused with a deep sense of longing for union with the divine beloved, transcends religious boundaries,
offering a timeless message of unity, compassion, and spiritual awakening. Rumi's poetry is a celebration of the interconnectedness of all things,
a tapestry woven from threads of love, loss, longing, and ultimately, a profound sense of belonging to something far greater than ourselves. He writes, "Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right-doing, there is a field.
I'll meet you there." In these lines, Rumi invites us to step outside the confines of our limited perceptions, our judgments and beliefs,
and to meet in the spaciousness of the heart, where separation dissolves and unity reigns supreme. Through his poetry, Rumi reminds us that the spiritual journey is not a linear path but rather a dance,
a whirling dervish of ecstasy and despair, of moments of profound connection and times of deep longing. He encourages us to embrace the full spectrum of human experience,
to meet both joy and sorrow with open arms, recognizing that each experience, no matter how challenging, holds within it the potential for growth and transformation. Rumi's timeless wisdom, expressed through the beauty and power of his poetry,
continues to guide seekers from all walks of life on their spiritual journeys, reminding us that the path to the divine is paved with love, surrender,
and a willingness to embrace the fullness of our own humanity.
The tapestry of new spirituality is woven from threads of wisdom drawn from diverse traditions and cultures.
A chorus of voices echoing across time and space, each offering unique perspectives on the nature of reality,
the path to enlightenment, and the interconnectedness of all things.
From the ancient teachings of Buddha to the contemporary insights of the Dalai Lama,
these voices, though diverse in their expressions, share a common thread, a deep reverence for life,
a commitment to compassion and understanding, and a belief in the transformative power of love.
We stand at the cusp of a new era of spirituality, embracing the vastness of the human spirit.
The old walls are crumbling, yearning for a more authentic, inclusive connection with the divine.
This is an evolution, honoring both our individuality and interconnectedness.
Rediscover the sacred in the everyday, in the whispers of our hearts, in the interconnectedness of all things.
As we venture beyond the familiar walls of traditional spirituality, we discover that the truest sanctuary is not found in any external structure, but rather within the sacred temple of our own being. It is here, in the depths of our hearts, that we connect with the source of all that is, the wellspring of peace, love, and wisdom that resides within us all. This journey inward is not a solitary pursuit, but rather a collective awakening. As we each awaken to our own divinity, we begin to recognize the divine spark in every being we encounter, dissolving the illusion of separation and embracing the profound truth of our interconnectedness. We realize that we are not isolated individuals, but rather threads in the intricate tapestry of life, each one essential to the beauty and wholeness of the whole. This understanding transforms not only our inner world, but also our relationship with the world around us. We begin to see the planet not as a resource to be exploited, but as a sacred web of life to be revered and protected. We approach each other not with judgment or fear, but with compassion, understanding, and a deep appreciation for the unique gifts that each individual brings to the tapestry of life. The journey of embracing our shared divinity is an ongoing process of growth, discovery, and transformation. It is an invitation to step into the fullness of who we are, to live with greater purpose, passion, and authenticity. and to co-create a world that reflects the love, wisdom, and compassion that reside within us all. It is a journey home, a return to ourselves, and a remembering of who we truly are. Divine beings, interconnected sparks of light, dancing together in the grand symphony of creation.